Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. George here. Hope you all are doing okay. Well, look what I've done. Yep, I took the map that's Winter Place, Colorado, and the map is called West from Denver, I believe, on the premium option on Trainz 22, and I made a monorail system. So this is the monorail station or the maintenance area. And so I thought, well, I'll have some fun with this and see what I can do. So this is an actual real place. It's this is Fraser, Colorado, but it's called Winter Place, where the train stops. And they do have an Amtrak train that stops there, maybe 1 or 2 times a day, something like that. And it is bringing skiers from all over, and they go here to ski up at the Winter Place Resort. And of course you can see that the Amtrak train is waiting on another train, so it's blocking the traffic. But here is the monorail system that I came up with. Now this is on the download station, the monorail. So if you want to put it into one of your parks, then you can do that. And they have different styles of monorails. I like this one because it is the Disney style monorail. And it works out good for me for what I was looking for as far as this park, or for this area here. And whoever designed these monorails, they're just really did a good job. And these monorails actually go back a long time. I mean, I forget, like they updated them, like I think 2022 on the download station, but they there's a train leaving. That's what the Amtrak train was waiting on, that train there. But yeah, these monorails have been out on the download station for quite a while, but they did a little update on them. And I wished we could get more stuff like this. Or this is a transfer track. Now, when I found this, I did not know how to operate this. I'm like, what in the world? How do you do that? Because when you place it on the map, it'll go right down to the ground, and you actually have to lift it up out of the ground to get it the height that you want. So, and then you'll connect the tracks from the transfer tower, starting with the transfer tower, and then connect it to your tracks. It took me forever to remember or to figure out how to do that. The tracks here, they're on the download station, and this is all, I guess it all kind of represents like Disney and what they have in their park. But there is another monorail system that is on there, and it hangs down below the tracks, and it looks pretty good. They have stations and stuff for that, but I built my own station for this one. But I just like this style above the tracks. It just seems like it looks better for what I was wanting to do. Now this tram is, or this monorail is actually heading to Winter Park Resort. And so I had had a little aerial views here of the cameras. So I had a lot of fun making this. And this park, they did a really super great job designing this park. I've got it set in the winter, but you can also have it set for like spring and summer, and even in the fall. They have the yellow aspen trees throughout this map. I changed out the road, so I've kind of went in and I took this map and I added a lot of things to it. There's another thing that I'll make another video about that I did on the road system here. I found an actual bus, and hopefully we'll see it here in just a few minutes. And it no way goes to this territory. I mean, it's like a European bus. It's got the antennas and stuff like that, or not antennas, but the electrical connections. It's supposed to ride or get power from wires above. But I made it operate on the road over here. So I'll try to put together another video for that. I think that one is interesting. But I mean, this looks like Colorado, and that's where this actual park is in Colorado. This is a nice scene here with inside the monorail there. Like I said, they did a really good job. I'd love to see an updated modern version, and I think Trainz 22, they're working on trying to update this game so that it can, be more, I guess, high def and everything. But I see the bus up through there. I think we'll get a little glimpse of the bus. I think I videoed it there. But I will definitely do another video on the bus here, and that's the blue and orange bus heading up through there. I don't know if I get a shot of it. There it is. There. It is an actual working bus. The doors open. It picks up passengers just like a train, just like it's monorail. So now these tracks here, they service like freight, coal, all through here, and also the Amtrak trains. And the famous Moffett Tunnel comes out of the mountains up here at the ski resort. That Moffett Tunnel, I forget how long it is. It's a long tunnel. I mean, super long tunnel. But when it comes out, if you go through that tunnel in this game, well, it takes forever, it seems like, to get out of that tunnel. So I forget how many mileage that tunnel is, but it's a very famous tunnel. But right now we're heading coming into Winter Park, and you can notice that of course on the streets are getting a little bit more snowier up here, and it's a very famous ski resort up here in Colorado. And I thought some of these aerial views of the monorail and coming through the mountains here was just extremely nice here. One thing I did notice that the tracks, there is different sounds. This is a quiet track and it's rolling over. These are like a tall tower, but then once it goes into the next tracks, it has that clackety sound. And I didn't realize that it did that, but so I may try to go in and see if I can change the sound. Sometimes you can, of the track and stuff, put a smoother, quieter, because that's the way it's supposed to sound, like no clackety clack for a monorail. But I've always loved monorails, and so it's coming into the station right now. This is Winter Park Station, and so I found this station on the download station, and it is not a monorail station. It is just a regular train station, but it's elevated, as you can see. And if you look over to the left there to see the people on the ground at the parking lot, that's where the bus comes in. Actually, there's a bus coming rolling in there, but I'll do a video on that. But this is so interesting, and I just enjoy making something different, with this game, and trying to see what boundaries I can break on this, and how to make different things. I do wish that the quality was better in this game. I wish that I'm hoping that they are working on something, more updated. This game has been out forever. I mean, it's a long time. It goes back to 2012, I know of, and I think even goes to like 29, something like that. I don't know. It's old. It's been out there for a while. But they have updated it. I mean, you can tell that the quality is a lot better. They also released the Living Railroad that's included with I went ahead and got the gold membership for a year. It was quite expensive. It was like $129 a year, but I felt like that I would get that much out of this game. And I've did that before, and then I went a year or two without even. I just buy it's like a ticket you can get for either $5, $10, $15, and but that you can use like the regular updates or the old version, I guess, of editing the map. But that's the thing about this game. I love where you can go in. It's going over one of them switch tracks too. I love this switch track here. You can do so much on these in this map. I mean, there's so many maps all through the download station, and even in the premium, when you get the gold membership, you can play with all the maps. But what you do, so you can see the transfer tray. I love how they did that, and it sounds like it, right? I mean, that monorail's pretty close coming. You know, I would think that it would take a little bit, you know, to slow that tram or that monorail down before it got to that. Or the switch track would already switch, I guess, before the tram or the monorail would start. So cool. But yeah, that's the thing about this game. The maps, and they're huge. I mean, some of the maps on there are just like the real deal. I mean, it's like this map here. Denver is included with it, and so you can actually get a train ride, take a train ride in the Denver Union Station, and you can go all the way up to here and even beyond. There's like towns I've never even heard of, and it goes way up into the mountains, and this is an actual route that Amtrak takes. Now, there is no monorail system unless they've, you know, added one that I don't know about, but there is no monorail system up at Winter Park. But I thought, well, you know what, it would look cool to have a monorail that goes from the resort here, the ski resort, back down to Fraser at the main Amtrak station. Now, Amtrak Railroad does stop at this park right here. When it's coming out of the tunnel, just as soon as it's coming out of the tunnel, there's a stop. So they stop there at Winter Park, the resort, and then it heads on down to Fraser. And I believe that that's just like maybe a 15-minute stop or something like there, maybe something like that. So, but I just think it would be cool if there was a monorail system up here. But I just wanted to put this in and just kind of see how it would look and what how it operates. And I've worked with these monorails before in other maps, but it's been a while, so it really takes a little time to get used to how this works, because it doesn't work exactly like a train. It does. It is on tracks. And it operates kind of like it does on a track, but it's different to work with. It is a spline, so you know, which is really great because you can just get the train and, you know, spline it through the mountains or wherever you want. So, but anyway, folks, I wanted to bring this to you. I hope you've enjoyed this. I will be back, and I'll try to do the bus video so you can kind of get an idea. But if you like this, if you would, let me know. And if you haven't subscribed to the old channel, if you would be so kind to do so, I really appreciate that. And folks, thank you so much for watching, and you all please be safe out there. Until next time, this is George, and we'll see you down the road. Bye-bye.